How long have I been in this booth?
Answer me that, will you?
2 hours? 3 hours? Anyone? Edward? What time would it... How long have I been in here?
I can't even see straight.
Never done a session where I needed stronger glasses by the end. The ones I used at the beginning.
Right, moving on to Forager's roast.
Rolling on one.
We're rolling, Orson.
Deep in the forest glens of the Pacific Northwest, chanterelle mushrooms and wild huckleberries are gathered. These foraged... that's just arduous.
Orson?
Foraged gems. That's just bad copy. And that's writing, not knowing how things are going to sound when they're spoken. De gems. You try getting that mess around your teeth without sounding like an idiot. And it's really kind of redundant, isn't it? It's repetitive.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, gathered and foraged mean the same thing. Them back-to-back sentences here.
Well, I could change it.
No, I'll read it. I'll read whatever you put in front of me. It's just laboriously monotonous, if you'll forgive me for saying so. It's just stupid. These foraged gems accent a traditional bread and wild rice Oh, good grief. Good grief.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there's a problem. The same problem. The liaison here. The liaison. I wish you could see your stunned faces through the glass. That's what they call it in my business. The way the words liaise, the way they go together, you see. You have the word rice, which ends in an S sound, and it's followed immediately by stuffing, which begins with an S sound. So if I don't throw an awkward pause in there, they'll just ooze together into nonsense. Listen, it has to be rice, pause, stuffing. Otherwise you either have rice tuffing or rye stuffing, neither of which exist. Doesn't make any sense. Sorry. I mean, whatever it isn't English.
Pause will be fine.
Madison Avenue. Ankle grabber.
Still rolling.
These foraged gems accent a traditional bread and wild rice stuffing wrapped in a rich, smoky tomato grain meat. Wait. Grain meat? What on God's earth is that?
It's grain meat.
Don't you mean grain-fed? Like prairie-fed beef? Who is it from that Charlie Briggs character, that shit we did last year?
Well, it's not beef. It's a meatless roast for vegetarians and vegans.
Vegan? What the... Well, I knew a vegetarian when I was growing up in Kenosha, Wisconsin. I used to beat him up when we were kids. I think he was a Seventh-day Adventist or something. We'd throw raw steaks at him on Halloween. Only kid who got beat up more than I did. Tomato grain meat. Impossible. Flavorless. Seasoned with our own special blend of spices. Brush with pineapple mustard glaze to add a sweet and savory finish for an elegant centerpiece to enjoy with your loved ones. Or your hated ones. Too cheap to buy meat for. We are proud to offer this to you, our smoky Forager's roast. Sweet Jesus on toast, a meatless roast. Well, I banged Rita Hayworth on the deck of a ship in the South China Sea. I've never seen anything resembling a meatless roast. That's it for me, I think.
Really nice, Orson. Can we get one more for safety, please?
What, another take? I gave you plenty to work with. And you've got that Pro Tools thing now, with the unlimited non-destructive edits. You can cut this till the cows come home, down to the millisecond if you wanna.
Well, some of the cuts might not match.
Oh, come on, fellas, you're losing your heads. If I had a tenth of these gadgets in my day, I'd have wrapped Magnificent Ambersons in 2 days. You think I'm tough to edit? Try looping with Joseph Cotton. Stupid bastard. We cut that on our laps with blunt studio razor blades. You want another take? Pay another fee. It's been 92 minutes. I'm getting out of here.
It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
Wait a minute. Let me try this thing. Let me try this Franken roast. This meatless roast. Well, it's succulent. It's actually rather flavorful. It kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it? Try it with a little wine. That is damned good. Well, it's not beef Wellington, but it's certainly in the ballpark. You with the short pants, the skinny fellow there. You want another take of this thing?
It would be really helpful.
Tell you what, send 6 of these babies to my suite at the Sherry Netherland. I'll have them for dinner.
Going on 2.
Deep in the forest glens of the Pacific Northwest, chanterelle mushrooms and wild huckleberries are gathered. These foraged... Ugh.